Hi, I'm Carol Rush from Westmoreland County Community College, just outside of Greensburg, Pennsylvania, near Pittsburgh, and I'm the Vice President for Academic Affairs and Student Services.
Hi, I'm Judith Scheeren, and I teach in the Computer Technology Department, and I've been part of the Achieving the Dream initiative for several years, working with gatekeeper courses.
I was a research biologist for many years and then stayed home with my kids to raise them and started teaching in the evenings at the local community college and decided that rather than going back to a research-one institution, that I was truly enamored with the community college experience for students.
I didn't know what I wanted to do when I grew up. So I went to the community college to take a couple of courses in program. I had worked as a program, I was laid off, and I needed to stay current, so I took courses at the community college, and they had an opening for an instructor. So I applied, and here I am, 30 years later.
We have a lot of returning adult women with children who either are single parents or part of a coherent family structure but really need to get back to work and don't have the credentials to do it, and they're retraining. So where do you keep the kids while you're in classes, and also have an economic struggle. We're also near a lot of farmland, so people have other job responsibilities, raising food, raising animals, those types of things, as well as raising kids. So it's difficult for them. Transportation is an issue for our students. Every student brings their own unique set of challenges.
We're also in an area in Pennsylvania that has discovered natural gas with the Marcellus Shale. So we have a lot of gas well drilling going on, gas well maintenance going on, gas well servicing types of things. We were very steel mill oriented and coal mine oriented. Those jobs no longer exist. So we have many first-time, full-time students. The college experience is totally foreign to them and their family, and we have to guide them through.
I think our students, because they need such varied services, we are beginning to evolve our services to meet those needs. It's no longer just set up standard services and hope they find them. We begin with each student having a caseworker, so to speak, who works with them individually and really helps to set up the individual program needs for each of them. We call them SSSA, Student Support Services Assistants. And they really register our students for their first classes, help them to get through the admissions process, the registration, and then really work with them until they have about 12 college level credits, and then they get turned over to a counseling session and then to an academic advisor such as Judith. And that enables then the academic advisor to also work more closely with them as an individual student rather than as a major in such and such. And as we require new services, we begin to look into how best to provide those services.
In terms of the diversity in the classroom, the diversity is exciting, it's challenging. I think everybody benefits. The students thoroughly enjoy the diverse groups in the classroom because somebody sitting next to you might be of your parents' age or grandparents' age, and at the same time we've got somebody who maybe is still in high school and a junior or senior in high school. So these two groups tend to mesh very well and feed off of each other. Sometimes it's not so nice for me, but they do establish a synergy that is very exciting in the classroom.
Well, we've been in the ATD program. This is our 6th year. We are a leader college this year. I'm very proud of that and happy about it. So we've had really 5.5 years now to work with our developmental strategies and to look at those strategies, see what's working, what isn't. And this year, what I'm really looking for at the conference is help to get us to put our strategies together into more of a program rather than individual isolated strategies, to make them more of a seamless process. And also, of course, I think almost everyone here is looking at the completion agenda. And I think I've picked up a lot of tips on how to get more involved with the completion agenda and looking at the national models so that we don't reinvent the wheel 5 times before we get it right. So I think that's been very helpful, looking at what PTK is doing, the completion agendas that have been described in the plenaries. So.
Achieving the dream has taught me an awful lot. Before achieving the dream, because I'm a computer technology instructor, I was in my own little world of technology, and I had to teach you to create programs or develop web pages, whatever it was that you were looking for. And I've learned that my world had to expand. My world had to encompass the developmental students, the developmental teachers, the English teachers, the students who were taking English classes. My world had to move into your world, so to speak. And it's been a very challenging process for me, and I think for many of the gatekeeper faculty, because we all come from this insular world, and we had to expand our horizons tremendously. And it's been a very exciting process for me.